going to lose from it, it will not make me to act rascally. I must act and work within the law. And I can go and check all my involvement trajectory since I started this politics, or even in business. You will never see me involved in area where people will say he acted rascally. People can speculate, people can even fake it there, but never.
The fact that we have
ideologies. I did a video about the ideologies. It's on this channel, it's on this platform. Watch it. And then we need to come together to form that new political party. All you need is just click a link. That's all. Nobody's asking you for any money. So that together we can change this country. Enough of all this rubbish.
Peter Obi of Labour Party don't come reply Kenneth Okonkwo when the Patanyan sends for social media lifestyle. You understand? He say he say Kaba. He no go they support Labour Party again. He say lie. You understand? Say as in there now, he never know who in the support, but for now, in the regard, say he no they speak for Obi again. When they ask him why, you know what he talk. He say Obi too slow. Obi don't come reply you. Tell you say him not be violent person. You understand? He not be violent. They use diplomatic. You get the point now. Say he know they use violence. He know if they spoil waiting in one repair. So they come further. They ask him say how you see the refinery, how you see the crude oil. He come they talk say if to say na him be president, say they really give him as him win. Now you understand him win, not be say he no win. You get the point now. Say they not give him. Say if to say they give him all these things where did they talk. All those that is a personal, like as a Dangote build refinery, and he go supply and crude oil. You understand? All this local refinery, he go supply them crude oil. You understand? Make themselves still refine, make them grow, so that from there, they still employ one or two. You understand? He talk many things. So they come further, they ask him about this fuel subsidy. He can continue to the explain. Look, Kenneth Okonkwo, I beg, I use God beg you. You see, we keep you quiet since we'll be they follow you now. You'll be man when they respect you. You see this one where you come and they talk. Say Peter Obi, not be Peter Obi. You understand? That man know what in they do. The insecurity when they east, as we speak now, is enough. Unless now who know the sea road. It's enough for now. Nobody go instigate another problem, join the one when they grant. You get the point now. I beg, make you know they do that.
There are other questions about people in your party that are unhappy. Case in point, Kenneth Okonkwo, who used to be was a spokesperson of the Labour Party, that feels that you are not acting to resolve a lot of these issues, so he has left. What is your position on trying to keep people like that within the party, or what's your position on Kenneth Okonkwo's position?
I've told you, I think I've said it. I can't act rascally. I've never been known to be somebody who operates rascally. I operate within the rules, within the guidelines and everything. And that's what we want to enthrone. You know, it's easy for anybody to say anything. You know, like I said, all those who left are my brothers. They are my people, who are my associates, whom I worked, whom I'm pleased with and everything. But I would never be part of what I'm trying to change. If I wanted that, I wouldn't have.
There are other questions about people in your party that are unhappy. Case in point, Kenneth Okonkwo, who used to be was a spokesperson of the Labour Party, that feels that you are not acting to resolve a lot of these issues, so he has left. What is your position on trying to keep people like that within the party, or what's your position on Kenneth Okonkwo's position?
I've told you, I think I've said it. I can't act rascally. I've never been known to be somebody who operates rascally. I operate within the rules, within the guidelines and everything. And that's what we want to enthrone. You know, it's easy for anybody to say anything. You know, like I said, all those who left are my brothers. They are my people, who are my associates, whom I worked, whom I'm pleased with and everything. But I would never be part of what I'm trying to change. If I wanted that, I wouldn't have finished being governor when in the history of the country, nobody left money. I would have taken it like every other person. So if you say this is what you want to do, I would have signed into law, which has already been passed by the House, my own pension like every other person did. So if you want to change something, a leader must be an exemplary person by his behavior and conduct, even when it does not favor you. What is happening in Labour Party today is not what I wish. Even if I'm going to lose from it, it will not make me to act rascally. I must act and work within the law. And you can go and check all my involvement since I started this politics, or even in business. You will never see me involved in area where people will say he acted rascally. People can speculate, people can even fake it, but never.
The fact that we have Dangote refinery seeking to process to have the federal government offer them a sale of oil so that they can be able to, based on the refinery being built. What is your position on the controversy that's going on regarding?
I've said it shouldn't have been. If there's anything we need to do today, is to, as quickly as possible, ensure that the refinery gets all the crude they need.
So you feel that they should get all the crude they need?
Everything, as quickly as possible.
Why?
And that's why I said we must. Today, one of the trades we have of foreign exchange is importation of refined fuel. So if we have something local that can help us manage that situation, we should have been very, very aggressive in ensuring that it's operational.
But that's before you build a refinery, Mr. Dangote, shouldn't he have consulted to ensure that
No, I will pass that stage.
Okay.
I will supply to anybody who have a refinery today as quickly as possible.
Thank you very much.
So let's take this question from Deron Johnson. Mr. Johnson, go ahead and introduce yourself, say where you're from, and go ahead and ask your question of Mr. Obi.
Please, during your campaign, you also said that you were going to remove the subsidy, the fuel subsidy. So my question is, what were your plans and your programs that will act as a cushioning effect for when the subsidy is removed, as you said in your campaign? That's all. That's my question.
Thank you. If you have followed my campaign, my brother, if you have followed my campaign,
Sir?
If you have followed my campaign, you would actually have seen what I said there clearly. I said you have 50% component of the subsidy we are fraud. I did mention it that I'm going to remove subsidy. The first thing would have been to eliminate the fraud side of it, because everybody knew that the amount of fuel we were consuming were far in excess of what we were supposed to be consuming because of the fraudulent activities. And this is measurable. We compare it with the other countries who have even more vehicles than us and found that their consumption is about a third of ours. So we would have removed that fraudulent side of it first, and then you would have brought it to about 50% of what we're paying, and then plan with consultation, meetings of the stakeholders, how we can gradually remove the same and then showing Nigerians the benefits and of that removal. Either that we can't afford to pay it any longer, or we're going to save the money we're using to pay it and put it in critical area of development like health, education, and pulling people out of poverty. We're told that billions were saved. Where was those billions invested? We're told they started paying, so there's so much confusion. We want the system to be transparent and people to be informed of what is happening.
We just saw, due to the Ogun State administration, Ogun State governor, Nigerian jets were seized overseas in France based on a situation with a Chinese company. Now, the state this is something that happened within the state government side, and is now affecting the presidential jets being seized. What is your position on that situation, and how is it impacting the visual optics for Nigeria as a whole, as a country? And do you think it's fair that a state government did something and the federal government is now having to pay the price for it?
Well, for me, the first thing to say is that what we are going through now is very, very shameful and very negative in terms of the perception of our country. And something needs to be done very quickly. And I've made my humble request is that we need to urgently audit the country's debts at national, sub-national level immediately to know the quantum of the debts that we owe, because I believe that we don't have the exact size of the debts, know who and who we're owing, and most importantly, know what those debts were used for, or how they were contracted or sourced. Because the law says that all borrowing, all debts is supposed to be used for critical area of development. So where are the benefits of those debts to the people? Because the people are not going to pay it. Where is the benefit? This is time to do the audit and know what we are going through. So that especially as we don't have not just presidential jet. Somebody was telling me about
a property in Liverpool.
Property in London
in Liverpool
being
seized
and put
for
auction. Somebody is telling me about another jet belonging to Nigeria in Canada and everything. This is time to deal with it, because sooner or later they probably will start seizing Nigerians. You issue your passport, you are arrested for being a debtor. So before it gets to the place where we can no longer move around as Nigerians without being arrested, let's know exactly what it is all about. Similarly, that we need to audit now all our upfront sales of our oil, because the law says it must be used for critical, strategic, national issues. What did we use all these resources for?
Nigerians, we need to wake up. See, we need to begin to take actions. And you know, we can't just continue talking like this, because what I have observed is we just talk. After 3 or 4 days, the matter dies down. No, what we should do now is seize the opportunity of the Freedom of Information Act and begin to ask questions. We need to start writing petitions, because without petitions, these security agencies, anti-graft agencies, they will pretend as if they don't know what's going on. And in fact, I won't blame them, because as far as the NNPC is concerned, it's only what they tell EFCC that EFCC can know. It's only what they even tell Tinubu that Tinubu can know. He can know more if he's savvy enough. But because of his age, I am very certain that Mele Kyari and his cohorts at the NNPC are giving Tinubu the runaround. But what does he care? So far as he gets his billions. So it is up to us to come together and begin to use Freedom of Information Act to request for information and begin to use petitions. We need to begin to write petitions. I'm drafting one. When I am done with it, I'm going to present it. So the petition will not be coming from one person. When it's coming from one person, it's easy for them to target that person, either by bribing the person or by taking the person out. But if it's coming from many people, then it's difficult. That's blockchain technology. It's difficult for them to take the person out or take any person out or even bribe any person. So for security reasons, the petitions, the Freedom of Information Act, all of these things must be coming from different people. We must all take action together. And of course, we need to change all of these leaders. If you have not joined us, we need to create a political party with clearly stated ideologies. I did a video about the ideologies. It's on this channel, it's on this platform. Watch it. And then we need to come together to form that new political party. All you need is just click a link. That's all. Nobody's asking you for any money. So that together we can change this country. Enough of all this rubbish.